movement at the station, for the word had passed around that the call from old regret had...
All right, everybody, thanks for joining me. This is Mike, or I got to say, g'day, mate. This is a request from way back Greg again. Thank you, Greg. Thanks, mate, for continually to support this channel. So he said this song is in two parts, and it's The Man from Snowy River. And I started this a while ago and tried to read what he wrote, and I got tangled up on it. And apparently this was originally a poem, and then they made it into a movie, and then back into a song, I guess, or into a song. And I'm reading it over here if y'all are wondering what I'm doing, not looking at y'all. And the movie The Man from Snowy River would be a great movie review for you to do also. And I don't disagree. The movie reviews, I've seen a couple people do movie reviews before, and they seem to have a knack to know what to cut out and what not to cut out. And I don't know if I'm cut out to do that right. And getting movies, passed through the copyright deal. I did the Blues Brothers, and 100 years old, and they blocked it, and they permanently blocked it. So what was that, 2.5 freaking hours long, and that was just a waste. And so I'm not saying I won't do it or won't attempt to do it. I'm just telling you, the trials and tribulations I have on some of these movies deal. And a lot of that has to do with me. I don't know if I can, edit it to where it makes sense, and two, where it can pass the copyright issues. So it is what it is there. That might be a rainy day deal to sit. I've told y'all before, man, it's hard for me to sit for a movie. All right, so without further delay, I think I backed that up. Okay, so we're going to listen to I guess it's part one, and it says The Man from Snowy River, part one, Wallis and Matilda, and the quality didn't look all that well, but hopefully we get the gist of it. Okay, so let me bring it up and let's just get into it. Here we go, y'all.
There was movement at the station, for the word had passed around that the call from old regret had got away, and had joined the wild bush horses. He was worth £1,000, so all the cracks had gathered to the fray. All the tried and noted riders from the stations near and far had mustered at the homestead overnight, for the bushmen love hard riding where the wild bush horses are, and the stock horse snuffs the battle with delight.
I like the tune.
There was Harrison, who made his pile when Pardon won the cup. The old man with his hair as white as snow, but few could ride beside him when his blood was fairly up. He would go wherever horse and man could go. And Clancy of the Overflow came down to lend a hand. No better horseman ever held the reins and one was there, a stripling on a small and weedy beast. He was something like a racehorse undersized, with a touch of team or pony, 3 parts thoroughbred at least, and such as are by mountain horsemen prized. He was hard and tough and wiry, just the sort that won't say die. There was courage in his quick, impatient tread, and he bore the badge of gameness in his bright and fiery eye, and the proud and lofty carriage of his head.
You know, this has got a really good tune to it, and the guy singing, I don't know if it's Wallis or if it's Matilda. But it's kind of reminiscent of John Williamson, you know, that you guys introduced me to last year, and I really like how he sings his songs too, and these two are a lot alike. You know, that John Williamson's songs and you know, True Blue sounds kind of has that same sound to it, and I like it. It's soothing. So let's get back to it. This one is a little bit longer, but you know, hopefully y'all will stick it out. Here we go.
But still so slight and weedy, one would doubt his power to stay. And the old man said, that horse will never do. For a long and tiring young lad, you'd better stop away. Those hills are far too rough for such as you. So he waited, sad and wistful, only Clancy stood his friend. I think we ought to let him come, he said. I'll warrant he'll be with us when he's wanted at the end. For both his horse and he are mountain bred. He hails from Snowy River, up by Kosciuszko's side, where the hills are twice as steep and twice as rough, where a horse's hooves strike firelight from the flintstones every stride. The man that holds his own is good enough. The snowy river riders on the mountains make their home.
Look at that scenery.
Where the river runs those giant hills between. I have seen full many horsemen since I first commenced to round, but nowhere yet such horsemen have I seen.
All right, got to pause it here because it's a long one, and I got to get the copyright issue down. Let me just read what he said. He said, or what Greg said. He said Banjo Patterson was called Banjo as this was his pen name, and he is featured on our $10 banknote. That is interesting. And Andrew Barton Banjo Patterson was born in 1864, passed away in 1941, was an Australian bush poet, journalist, and author, widely considered one of the greatest writers of Australia's colonial period. Okay, man. Is there anything else? Yeah. All right, man. So let's get back to it.
They saw their well-loved mountain full in view, and they charged beneath the stockwhip with a sharp and sudden dash, and up into the mountain scrub they flew.
Into part one. All right. So, yeah, that's interesting. I've never seen the movie The Man from Snowy River, but it seems to be an interesting movie. So maybe, like I said, maybe either in on a rainy day, if I ain't got nothing else going on, or maybe in the wintertime I might watch it. My wife and I have been trying to watch a movie here for the last several days. One movie, and it's Breakfast at Tiffany's. And I get about 20 minutes into it, and I have to turn it off until the next day. And I know she gets so mad at me, but I just can't. If she wants to watch it with me, she's going to have to deal with it because I just can't sit there. It's very, very difficult for me. I guess it's ADHD. I really don't know what it is, but I'm just like, oh God, I can think of 1,000 other things I want to do than sit here and watch a movie. So that's what I end up doing. I end up thinking about that instead of the movie. Anyway, so that's part one. I'm fixing to react to part two. That'll be posted right after this one. So till I see y'all again, I'll catch you on down the road. And thanks everybody for stopping by here. It means a lot. So be ready for the next one. Part 2 is coming up.